Oh goddamn, you made me feel sweet. And if I'm losing my mind, would you lose yours with me? You made me wanna melt like butter in the pan. It's hard to keep my cool, knowing I'm your man. So let's spend some time wasting it away. Your love is like music. You went and changed the game. We're breaking all the rules. Our side signs don't match. Immigration issues trying to prove I'm with you. I'm gonna miss you. We'll hate to see you go. This time we just go slow. Will truly dim my heart. It's only time apart. In no time we gon' be right back. Right by my side like a monkey on my back. It's been a ride, we know we're near done. I guess you need the lows to know when you're up.
I'm back today out of just sheer frustration. My schizophrenics have all gone schizophrenic. I don't know what to do. it's all getting out of hand again. Remember the summer of Jamil? It was like one summer where Jamil got like particularly schizophrenic. And he had them little, do you know the little pink plastic weights that like moms have? And this is a 6'5" man who's like 300 pounds. He had those little weights, and he was like skip roping in the middle of the street and shit, and like went up on his like 37-mile walk. 37-mile walk where he saw a man materialize from the snow and chase him. So, well, that's what it's getting like with Michael right now. It's like Michael as I'll do a quick, I think we'll call it a psychoanalysis. Michael is, obviously he has like needy problems from his fucking childhood, and I've come to realize that like him trying to make the world a better place might be something to do with maybe not sure his sister. But anyway, he's now completely went into complete delusion, because what happened is like his friend Kelly was like the last bit of like string he had to like normality, and that broke. And the guy, he needs some. Sorry, he needs something to focus on. Do you know what I mean? So like, rather than focusing on the thing in his neck properly, rather than just like injecting it with stuff, and focusing on other things, he's constantly trying to like focus on something else, um, and really get into it. And so rather than like a lot of people have focused on their children and spend time with the kids and making some memories in these last the last part of your life. Michael, nah, he wanted to go out and date trannies and get beat up by them and then blame some poor Jewish guy for everything. I don't use those words. Jewish guy. Lightly, all right? David has become a victim. Like, Michael victimized him. But, yeah, it's all coming from, he was obsessed with David for a while. And he still is. To an extent, obviously. But then it went on to... Because at first, of course, it'll have been the woman. And God knows who it was before that. The woman, I can't remember. Jada. I think it's Jada. Jessica Jada Bergman, that's it. I think it'll have been her first, like that was the first, and then it moved to like David, this obsession, and then the neighborhood, and then with Kelly it's been like Scientology and stuff, and still feuding with like the neighbors and David and this like conspiracy that he believes he's in the middle of. And and I've always tried to make sure I'm not the next one. You know what I mean? That's fucking obsessing on me. That's all I need. This is what happened with Jamil, and we were making videos back and forth every fucking day. And where is he now? Yeah, where is he now? Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Because that's how it goes. Because that's how it goes. So yeah, it's Michael now. He's like, so since like Kelly has broke off with him, and they're not friends anymore. Now she's apparently got like a new schizophrenic hallucinations. Well, let's say that he sees her with like new friends, like he says he does. Um, he's like smarting up his inferiority. He's realizing he's isolated. He even made a tearful video where he's like, "I'm alone." So now he's doing all these brash. So he's proved to us. He's going to prove to us. I've got friends. Like, I'm hanging out with people. I've got my new group of friends, which is this guy. And I don't know if he's known this guy long term. Remember, he reminds me of the Jamil Roll. Remember Pimp Monk? Pimp Monk? It's a father figure that Michael Morton can have, despite his advanced age. This, I don't know who he is. And I don't know. He's got a certain suave to him, but that could just be criminal. Because they did this video where the sat. I'll show some of them in a second. But I did this video where the sat, and for a long time I've maintained that Michael, somebody's fucking with Michael, right? Somebody's feeding Michael misinformation, right? And about him being a police officer, about all the police know you, man. Everyone knows you, man. And it always had that sort of fucking tone to it when Michael was describing it as well. It's like this, and then all of a sudden he's showing this guy. He's sat with this guy who's like he's this advanced aged. I don't know what he is racially. All right, and that might be the wrong way to come at it when first describing someone, but it's because it's at the front of my mind because I can't work it out what he is. He might be white. I think he's Mexican. I don't know. He could be Puerto Rican. He could be I don't know. He's probably not Puerto Rican. Um, Maybe a bit of native in there. Or everybody says that in America. I've got native blood. Okay. 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 Um, but basically he just sits out on the street and like Michael sits in front of him, like nodding at the camera while this guy just spews bullshit. Just this guy is like he is what Michael isn't, where he's like an effective fucking con man. He can like spew a fucking lie a minute. Do you know what I mean? He's a motor mouth like an Irishman. You know, where they're just constantly just fucking liars. They're just fucking bastards. Um, yeah, that's that's what this guy is like. And Michael, and this is the guy that I'm almost sure is filling Michael's head with bullshit. Like, you should apply for your fucking federal agent badge, man. Man, I can get you for your federal agent badge, man. Oh, you give me $20, I'll go get your federal agent badge. I'll be the middleman. There's no tie to you. You can't get in trouble. Michael's like, yeah. I need my federal badge back because he's fucking schizophrenic lunatic who's bought into his own bullshit. And then he's getting this guy. He's going to pay this guy. He's going to give me. He's the fucking $20, $30 or whatever. And I give him $10. I'll give you more later, but then he won't. Then he'll slip it through his door and say, "See, I did it." This guy's going to run. He's going to bring his fucking a fucking fraudulent badge back, or some badge of some dead fucking agent the cartel killed. And then Michael's going to be fucking walking around with it, flashing it everywhere. Using it. Using it to intimidate the people he sees is fucking with him. Michael he needs to be, I don't know. It's useless saying it because the police over here are useless. The police in the United States are fucking morons. All right, and I hope some of you are listening. You're fucking idiots. And maybe it's the system. All right, or whatever. But like, these people are just running around fucking loose. I wouldn't be a police. Then again, I wouldn't be a police officer in the United States. That country is so full of fucking. They should be called the United fucking Schizophrenic Institute of the West. Everybody's on pills. Everybody's in therapy, and everybody's a fucking schizophrenic. It's mental. I've never seen anything like it. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. And you look at all these YouTube videos about like aliens and alien what Travis, whatever his name is, describing like, and Joe Rogan's like, what were the aliens like, man? What were the aliens like? I'm like, fucking gives this shit. Turn the fucking television and watch Americans. It's the fucking most bizarre shit you'll ever see in your life. And I'm sorry I know there are normal Americans out there. I know some Americans. I like some of them. And they're normal people. And they're trapped. They're trapped in the fucking country of lunatics. Lunatics. And I'm not making a political statement there, so don't fucking start posting down below. Because there's fucking insane fucking lunatics, and politics has nothing to do with it, alright? And y'all know me, alright? I'm fucking right of Mussolini. I'd make Mussolini blush. Okay? And I know that Trump was a retard. Now I'm getting political. That's how you can't not get political. Because to tell you how not political I am, I have to tell you how political I am. Anyway, we're going to watch some videos, right? Because I've been talking absolute bullshit for like 20 minutes. I don't even know what the fuck was I even talking about. Like Michael, and I said I was going to do psychoanalysis. And then I just started rambling. But but that's Michael, right? So sorry we can't watch a video just yet. Then there's fucking Candy. And I start thinking, like, do I need to do a video? Do these rein them in? Because I know both of them see these videos. Does it rein them in? Without this video, the longer between videos, like, if I don't do a video for, like, a long period of time, their mental stability dramatically, like, it dramatically decreases. But I'm not saying, like, but they, in a way, like, they're happier. Like, they're happier. But that's not a good thing. Like, Michael is happier, but he's more schizophrenic. He's more delusional. He's like roaming around the neighborhood all night. Like, he thinks he's a fucking police officer. He thinks he's a fucking police officer. Michael, I don't care if you can. I don't care if you're the right person to do it. You're not fucking permitted to do that shit. I know you're up to all sorts of shady shit that you're not showing on camera, alright? It's fucking obvious. You're a weirdo and you need to be stopped, dude. You need to get like a proper life. Where you're not worrying about Betty's house was raided. She hasn't lived here for 37 years. So who gives a fucking shit, man? Who gives a shit? Where's your daughter? Where's your fucking daughter, man? And Candy, jeez. She's fucking blowing up. I saw a video today, I can't believe how fat she's got. You're fucking homeless. 3 square meals away. Excuse me. Do you have any money for food to eat? Oh, okay, thank you. I mean, what are you doing, Candy? Do you know what I mean? It's actually like, it's embarrassing to watch. It's embarrassing to say, excuse me, hi. Yo, do you have any, oh, that was a nasty perp there. I was perping. Yeah, but like, what is she, excuse me? Oh, he didn't even look at me. Rude. Like, all she walks around, we have confirmation now with her fucking perp walks. Because for some reason, it's bizarre. She has like open talk as if you can't have open talk, and every single video is exactly the same except the perp walks where usually she's chasing cars like some fucking crazy fucking animal. Fucking somebody let the gate fucking open, and out goes Ken. She's obsessed with weird things like if somebody is driving right and they've got their arm out the window, that makes them a gang stalker. It's like, it's fucking bizarre, like delusional bullshit that this is, and then she's going like, all these people turning me in the purpose. It's because you say stupid, retarded stuff like that, Candy. It's completely retarded. I listen to somebody say that and I'm like, you have something wrong with you in your head. You think because people have their hand out the window, that's the sign that they're a gang stalker? No, that's the sign that your schizophrenia has triggered your insane OCD, and now your OCDs have become like just impulses, endless just impulses. It's got to the point where they've developed into a personality. Your fucking OCDs are a personality. This is what her whole gang stalking is. It's all the noise campaigns and all this stuff. It's her OCDs. She doesn't like it like that. And I can understand, because I've had jobs where I've brinked on that before with like the endless amount of like things coming in, and you start like, it becomes easy. But luckily, I'm not schizophrenic, so it doesn't like actually turn into a like delusion. But it becomes easy to blame things, to blame inanimate objects, to blame like malicious intent on unseen people who are like, forcing this amount of work onto you. But obviously, because I'm not schizophrenic, I realize, it's ridiculous. It's a way of like coping in my mind. Her coping mechanism is blown out into a full-on schizophrenic, hallucinogenic delusion. All right, so I don't want to hear. She can't help it. She can't help it, and I agree. She does use it sometimes, and she presses on people, and she's she's not completely not responsible for the way that she acts, but she can't help this. These delusions that she's suffering, at least for most of the time, she believes them. She fucking believes them. I know she believes them because I can tell, because they all developed from OCDs, which she clearly has. To the point now where she's going down the street, she go, move! When a car's like in the road, right? She'll stop at the road to cross, right? If there's a car far away, she wants them to speed up. If she walks out, she wants them to slow down. The gnats that don't exist. If she's walking down the street doing videos, excuse me, that's all you can hear. She's fucking spraying like the air she's walking. It's getting out of control. All these people are getting out. Is it the summer? Is it the zeitgeist of society? Because people, I don't want to get into occult weirdness. But people are sensing that something is coming, something bad. these kinds of people often start firing up around those kinds of times. And it does make you wonder. Is that speaking like L. Ron Hubbard? Wonder? I like that. A lot of old people used to do it. It's not just Hubbard. A lot of like old people used to pronounce yeah. Anyway, let's watch some schizophrenic videos. Ba bum bum ba bum. Ba ba bum ba bum. Right, so I didn't have anything set up here, so I'm gonna talk a bunch of shit while we scroll down. Alright, so here's the guy. Watch this guy. The dude I was talking about, Michael Martin. Like,
beautiful today, beautiful day.
I'm pretty sure it's fucking like Cheech from Cheech and Chong. Yeah, this guy. Let's listen in.
Today in California. I'm here with my best friend. That's Michael Morton.
Yeah.
My name is Michael Marino, commonly known as Military Mike.
Look, they're doing it again. They're already doing it again. Look, like, Michael can't. It was the same with Kelly. He can't, like, share the screen with someone. He's one of those people who, like, waits for somebody's mouth noises to stop so he can, like, start talking.
Now, Mike's got to say a little something for it. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, some people want to say, who's my boyfriend? There you go, and he clarified, we're friends.
Well, we're thinking of getting married, but I have to ask my mother about that. And if she says yes, we may do it. All right, so for you assholes who think you know everything, as like the Krill said, assholes live forever. Okay? There's not a hero in
See how this guy has, like, a little bit of charisma? Like, Michael is completely... Fucking look at Michael's arm. Look at him, you can see his skeleton. Gee, dude, you need some weight on you. That is unhealthy.
a bunch of zeros, yes. Now, Mike and I, and we're going to ask all the merchants here, when the police and you ever have a problem, what do the police do? They come, make a report. Do you have any...
Imagine seeing these fucking two nutters on the street. And they're going to protect the people. They're walking around protecting people.
Any kind of protection, any kind of safety. Does anybody do anything for you? My good friend in New York, Curtis Sliwa, formed the Guardian Angels many years ago. Now we're going to form an association like that. We have daytime patrol and nighttime patrol for the merchants and the residents here.
If we can get...
If the contributions come in. If your people want to keep this the way you want to keep it, and you want to deal with it, then it's your problem. We're offering to help you.
Cops are doing a good job, as best they can.
The cops are doing it.
And the sheriff on my block, phenomenal.
But the manpower is stretched, and...
Look at him, he can't help but, like, laugh. Look at his face. Like, he's undermining the own thing here with this, like, schizophrenic, requirement for attention. It was the same when him and Kelly used to do. Kelly was the same, though, to be fair. Sorry, Kelly, but you were. You used to do that pool thing. And they used to do the thing where they'd, like, talk to the camera and they'd be rotating. So Kelly would be talking her bullshit at the camera, and then she'd rotate, and Mike would be talking his bullshit. And they'd just talk past each other. Just thinking about what they're thinking about, what they're talking about. It's like, well, do videos separate then. Why is doing a video, like, together?
And you know how bureaucracy works. Now, with our new plan, they're not going to be called the Guardian Angels. They're going to be called the Hollywood Knights. We'll be visible. We'll be out there on patrol 10 men at a time. Up and down, residential, and mostly for the businesses.
Yo, it's the Hollywood Knights, y'all. Shit, no. It's Michael Martin. He fast as liquid.
Shoplifting is a problem. Burglaries, robberies. With a visible presence of us being there.
Muggings,
all types.
Stop it, Michael.
Types of crimes, whatever it may be. Even if they don't like your dog, we're there.
See, this guy's, like, funny in that. He's got, like, the jape, and Michael keeps, like, throwing him off. Let him fucking banter.
rapes aren't as bad as they were, are they?
No, we're not even into that yet. No, we'll get into the rapes. That's a different thing. And with the child abductions and the molestations in the neighborhood, especially with Plummer Park, Russians, and my chief pedophile and criminal person, Mr. David Goldberg.
Oh my god. Oh no. Another enemy of David Goldberg.
Okay? We give another shout out to Whisper. Whisper, we know all about you, pal. And guess what? We're sewing it up. Mr. Yeah, Mr. Whisper used to hang out there behind canters and sell drugs and abuse people. Thinks who he is. Even raped a few people and told them he worked for the CIA. Well, how stupid is this world? It gets...
He tells them that he works for the CIA. Michael thinks that he works for the fucking CIA. This guy thinks that he works for fucking someone. Oh, I'm friends with the guy that founded the fucking, I can't remember what they're called, sorry. Angels. I don't fucking know.
It's even stupid.
Guardian Angels.
Now, this will go into effect if the merchants can agree and if we can get some donations to buy some uniforms and equipment that we need. If not, let it stay the way it is. And you know, this place turned into a ghetto, basically. By 7 o'clock, there's no movement. Everything is closed. By 2 o'clock in the morning, you're lucky you can go outside without somebody putting a gun to your head. I've been robbed several times, beaten up too. Mike has been robbed, beaten up too. But you know what? Well, maybe you weren't, maybe you were. I just threw it in as a metaphor. But one thing means something, folks. You need
metaphor?
protection, you need some safety in this neighborhood.
Why would Michael do that? Like, again, he's just undermining, like, what he's trying to do, because Michael is, like, he's not comfortable that the attention's not on him. This won't work, because these two, like, that guy's the natural leader of this, and Michael will never accept that. Michael will never accept that. He'll have to be the leader.
There is no one around for
despite the fact that he's a spindly, stupid scarecrow.
Michael and I are the only one that's done everything. The fires, the arsonists, the mugging.
You could star in a movie, The Scarecrow Holocaust.
Brought I'm talking about me. Brought merchandise back to stores and helped you people as much as we can. I'm a disabled veteran, and at this point, I'm so disillusioned with all of you that there is no heart,
you're just fucking delusional. I'm so disillusioned with all of you. If it wasn't for some of you, Q could have come through. You'd have saved everybody. Trump would still be in office.
Sentiment whatsoever here in this community anymore. We're trying to bring it back, folks. We're trying to be human. We're trying to do something that means something. And in about a week or two, Michael and I are going to have a big reveal for you. Okay? Life is not how it seems. Sometimes things aren't the way it looks. We've been dedicating our life for the last 40 years to help.
CIA agent Michael Morton there. He goes, look, that federal badge is on its way. We have to ring up the LAPD, by the way, the second he gets that badge. Like, that is... You know, he can't be walking around with that thing.
Helping people. Whether...
Look at him. What a fucking farce. What a fucking joke.
Be on a city, state, or federal level. You people love to call the police, okay? On Mr. Morton and on myself. What happens when the police come? It's just a matter of a 2-minute conversation, and it's all over.
So this is another guy who's like a problem. I wonder if this guy is a fucking YouTube account.
I used to be a policeman in New York for 10 years, okay? In the military for 25. And if anybody has a Navy Cross or a Distinguished Service Cross, not even to mention a Silver Star or a Bronze one, I have a couple of those, then come talk to me.
I wonder where he got them from.
Because like I said before, there are no heroes, only zeros left in this neighborhood.
I run to fires. My counselor saw that on video the other day.
There was a fire last night on Poinsettia. We helped to put it out. We called the fire department. We also gave aid to certain people there.
Michael, why are you saying that?
Because I was there, Michael, okay? The fire was right on Poinsettia. Now stop interjecting, okay? Right across from Long
Oh my god. Look at the fucking tension between these two.
There, fire department. There was a fire last night on Poinsettia. We helped to put it out. We called the fire department. We also gave aid to certain people.
Look at Michael.
There.
No, like everything. How, you know, this guy's a bullshitter. Michael's a bullshitter. There are a couple of bullshitters sat enabling each other's fucking delusions because Michael has nobody else to fucking talk to. That's what's happening. And now he's hanging around because this is Michael's friend now. So now he hangs around at night and they're fucking saving the neighborhood. It's pathetic. You fucking beyond middle-aged men. Jesus.
Why are you saying that?
They act like children. Like, is this normal in America, or is this like... I mean, these two would be like local jokes. If they walked out, oh, we hang around at the park all day. So what are you, 15?
Because I was there, Michael, okay? The fire was right on Poinsettia. Now stop interjecting, okay? Right across from Lala's and that little bluff behind those two houses.
Oh.
Because you're supposed to be a group, Michael, all right? You're supposed to be like a unified group. So, like, he's letting the group take credit and show, like, what a good job we do around here. And Michael just doesn't believe him, look. Because Michael knows that he's a bullshitter. And we know Michael's a bullshitter. So this is just a video about bullshitters.
Okay? It was a 4-alarmer. Michael was sleeping, I'm so sorry. But he just loves to get credit for what he does and what he doesn't do. But you know what? He's the kind of guy who doesn't want the credit. He doesn't want any of the people.
This guy's great. Look at him. This guy, I don't trust him at all. But fucking hell, like somebody should make him like a telemarketer or something. He's really good. Just keep going. Like, Michael is throwing swerve balls. Michael is like the most awkward motherfucker right here. You couldn't ask for a worse partner in advertising. And this guy is rolling with it. Michael's like, no, you're just a liar. And he's like, well, you know, Michael doesn't like to take credit, but he's great. Michael's terrible. Michael's ruining this pitch.
He's behind the shadows and he helps more than you know. There's no one out here, folks. You're a bunch of cowards and blowhards. And all
Is
you
he
do
fucking
is
Michael
wrong,
fucking tearing
run
up?
from it. Like Dom over there in Brooklyn Project, when I said I need the card for the fire investigator because the arsonist that's committed all the fires in Hollywood and West Hollywood is still out there, and he burned something the other night. But guess what? They won't cooperate. They won't help you in any way, shape, or form. People are inhumane and insensitive to what goes on in this world. But remember,
guys, I think we've found the Hollywood arsonist, alright? That's all I'll say. Anybody that knows anything about arson, I'm surprised the fire brigade haven't... Brigade? Is that what you call them these days? I'm revealing that I was born in, like, 1873 then. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. I should probably cut that out. But yeah, like, they tell, like, the fire people, like, have they investigated? Did they, like, because, you know, you keep finding these people at the site of fires saving everyone, you know.
remember the veterans that are out here, the disabled ones, like myself, Vietnam, Iraq, Iran, Somalia. We will always help you, folks.
Vietnam.
There's a guy taking pictures of the neighbors down the street. Excuse me.
Do you know what goes on in this neighborhood,
Almost
folks?
hit this guy.
The way people drive, there's accidents everywhere. They should have hit this guy. He didn't give to the disabled vets. You should have got hit by the car, bro.
Hey, stop.
Better
this is
off.
The video. That
Yes.
makes you look bad.
You know what, folks?
See, he's a guy.
Sorry for a little bit of, but I'm frustrated and I'm fed up.
Causing problems. Now you understand them why, like, and people always ringing the police on me and Michael. A couple of troublemakers. Saving the world. Saving Hollywood. It's two schizophrenic lunatics, right, sat in the middle of, like, 50, 100 million... like, just sat in, like, a neighborhood surrounded by, like, schizophrenics and maniacs, like, pointing around going, look, schizophrenics and maniacs. And, like, from the outside, you just see them all pointing at each other. Like, if the camera right now could, like, zoom out, like a Shakespearean fucking zoom out from the whole scene, there'd be, like, at least, like, 50 other, like, duos of men with cameras in front of them explaining that they're saving the fucking community from those people, and they'd be pointing at Michael and stuff.
Control always.
Well, he's in control and I'm out of control.
This is uniquely ununique. Is ununique a
When I
word?
yell, I know what I'm saying. I'm
PTSD,
not
stress
insane.
disorder,
I'm actually...
and many other things. Michael, you're insane, but you're not dangerous.
I'm not insane.
That was just a joke. Can we move on?
Why would he upload this? This is like the worst thing that you could upload. Like this, I haven't actually watched this, right? I watched some other video with these two. I can't believe how bad this one is. Like, this is a fucking PR disaster.
Now we're going to have a little singing and dancing portion of our program. Not.
He calls Michael insane, right? In like, you know, a loving way, because he doesn't think he's insane. Michael's paranoid about being insane, so he's like, I'm not insane. Thus revealing his insanity and his neurosis. Look at him. Like, he's not enjoying being here. Like, at all.
So I asked him,
It's so
he
forced.
said, what's your business? I said, I've lived here 27 years. My boss applies for 25. I'm asking you a question. He started freaking mind your own business and shit. Why would you ask? I go, because I don't know who you are. And then he goes, then he starts after I explain, he goes,
What a twerker. He is a twerker. Look at him. If you saw that there, look, and you're like walking, he's got his like croaky voice and he's all fucking skinny and fucking veiny and fucking got his horrible tatty fucking greying fucking matted long blondish hair. And he's all haggard and he's going, who are you? Were you from round here? You'd be like, oh fucking hell, great crackhead.
oh, it's because I'm not white. I go, fuck you, no. It's because there was a little girl we covered right across the street, you goddamn motherfucker, and these people have kids.
You people have any sense of decency?
He gets in the car, he comes.
Like, you two are the people that everyone's scared about being around their kids. You just look like a complete wrong'un, and he's like, you know, and God knows they'll be over that border so quickly.
I don't think so.
No one will find
to
him.
fight with me, going, hit me, and it's like, bitch, if I hit you right now, I'd get away with it because you came up to me, you got into the car, came up to me to attack me.
You know,
I fear for my life.
Mike,
I defend myself.
Oh my God, feared for his life again. Well, maybe if you weren't fucking going around trying to cause trouble, trying to be the police officer, you wouldn't be getting into trouble all the time, Michael.
People have an overactive imagination, a big mouth, and can't control themselves.
I know.
But when they get hit,
And then they're looking at me,
then they sue.
he's always crazy.
Then they sue you, then they call 911, then they have you arrested, extort money from you, have to pay
No, because Michael's a police officer.
restitution. This is what people do these days. Men take a couple of shots, shake each other's hands afterwards, and it's all over. Not you guys.
Michael is... Look at him, pussies. Michael shouted at someone not that long ago, right? A black dude. His description, the only one he gave. And the dude wasn't having it. and he chased Michael, and the description was great, because Michael said he ran, but he'd never ran and been able to be, like, outrun before. And this guy was, like, catching him. So Michael, he runs through these gates, but he forgets to close them behind him. So then the guy gets in there, and Michael's trapped in there with him, and the guy fucking, like, eats Michael's ass, and then fucking leaves. And
guys are persistent with the 911, and it's all over.
and look at him, like, look at this, this fucking description of, like, how confrontations happen with Michael Morton after what I just told you.
The guys are persistent with
Pussy
the
shits.
911 for no reason. We are not out here to hurt anybody.
He ran. He's not, and he ran from David Goldberg. He's not, before he got his ass kicked by David. This guy is like, he's all willing to do the confrontation.
We're out here to help you. And if you don't understand that,
Oh no, he has a ball.
then seek medical attention. Just because a man doesn't wear a shirt and he smokes a bong, this is America. He can do
And
anything
I'm
he
not
wants.
fucking homeless, I'm hot. It's like
All right.
84 degrees
You
today.
can't
Yeah, but you look homeless, dude. You look homeless. Like, other people still have a shirt on. You look horrible,
help
dude.
We were in
people.
the shade.
He said he was hot.
Iggy Pop doesn't walk around with his shirt off anymore because he's got, like, he cares about his fellow man.
I mean, he's handsome or he's just heated up. It could be one of both. Why don't you take a time, folks, to take the big stick out of your ass that's cramping your lifestyle. Try to believe in something that's not yourself. Try to do something nice for another person. Or maybe save a life and take a bullet. I don't think so. Like we said before, no.
Oh my god, all this bullshit. Maybe think about someone else. All these people are thinking about are themselves. They're doing this all for themselves, so they can feel special, because he's disabled, and this guy's a maniac who's schizo, and he's lost everything because of his own fucking selfishness and idiocy.
Oh, heroes,
I'm dying.
just heroes.
Death equals death.
Well, we're done with you at this point, and you know what? We're just...
The desire to want to be heroic might be admirable. I don't think it is in Michael's case, but maybe in this other guy's case, I don't know. I don't want to speak about people I don't know anymore, because then I find them on YouTube like a week later, and it turns out they're horrible people. But I don't know this guy, so who knows. But yeah, like in his case, it might be like a virtue, and it might be good to like want to help. But these people want to be... They want to act like law enforcement officers, and you just can't. You can't in like a city like that, alright? I'm all for, you're in a fucking shop, you're in America, you got your concealed carry license, you got your gun, and some dude like pulls a fucking gun out in a shop and he's gonna and then you kill the dude. What? You're good, yeah. That's that's model citizen. Thank you, all that, but like, when these people go out looking for trouble, all right? It's vigilantism, and again, sometimes I like vigilantes, but these two are like models of why vigilantism is bad, okay, and why it's... I mean, look at... they're two crazy people who will end up murdering innocent people for either no crimes or very petty crimes. Someone's gonna shoplift a pair of shoes from a shop, and Michael's gonna confront him, and it's gonna escalate, and one of them's gonna get killed. And it's like, was that worth it, Michael?
Disillusioned, and we're very upset at the way you people feel. There is no courage, honor, or no integrity left. The people are a bunch of losers.
Wokeness.
But you know one thing,
liberal fuckheads.
pretend
They're all going to be...
Oh, here he goes, look. He's triggered him, so now he's got to talk over him. Michael, you do like 1 million videos a day. Yeah, where you just rant this same exact shit. Can't you let this guy talk for like 3 seconds without interrupting him?
Killed after you get rid of all the Republicans that have any balls, that will willingly stand, including the military. You made them all fucking pussy shit, little dumb fucks with opinions that can't fight, cry to your mom and little babies, and play that you're Antifa.
Faggots and tight
computer.
pants. That's all it's about. Faggots and tight pants. Where
Whoa.
Where is any honor? Scientology.
Controversial.
That. Just another excuse not to do anything. Just like the Jews. I'm sorry, ma'am. Could you please call an ambulance? There's a man laying dead in the middle of the street. I'm sorry, it's Shabbat. Shabbat this and Shabbat that. What does that mean? Like a wise guy said.
Oh, he's based. Oh no, what do I do now? Now I want to like... Guys, I'd like to stop this for a moment and advertise the wonderful organization starting up in Hollywood, California. It's called the Hollywood Knights. And you have my assurance that they're acting in the best interest of American society. So he knows about the people who you cannot criticize. Thought if I sing it, maybe the algorithms won't pick up on it. The Jews.
People are insensitive and inhumane. You need a wake-up call. But Michael and I and the Vads and a lot of people are out here that will help you, regardless of the fact that you're a loser and a low
And a
life.
fucking complete moron.
With no soul and no heart. See, these things like a soul and a heart could only be born
Well, they're talking to
within
me
you.
directly,
I
like...
can't teach you this kind of lesson to be a human being.
Who are they talking about?
So your karma's fucked and you're fucked. And you sit there every night in your apartment by yourself. You don't even have a television. So what do? You drink and
I
you
have a
smoke
television.
pot. And you walk down the street with that little marijuana bag when the building is burning. And you think you've accomplished something.
Wait, that's Michael. Like, other than he does have a television, like, that is Michael. He just described Michael.
You've accomplished nothing. Like we said before. No heroes, just zeros. You people are low life. Maybe your mother and father raised you this way. They don't even want you. They won't even talk to you.
Oh my God.
You've abused your grandmothers and grandparents and fathers. You waited till they died and took their houses. What kind of people are you? You couldn't get it on your own. You wouldn't even see the old lady or the old pop when they were in the...
This is like a comedy sketch. He's describing Michael's life as Michael like coughs along like awkwardly, like, oh my God. Your wife died and you tried to steal the house, the property from her mother and...
nursing home. But then when they died, you took their house. Oh boy, made you a big shot, didn't it? You drained their bank account.
Good with the trust fund.
Had a good time. Yeah, you're misfits with trust funds. You know why? They couldn't leave you without money. Because you know what?
I think these guys are suspicious of Jews because of David Goldberg. Like, is David Goldberg single-handedly going to cause the downfall of, like, the international, you-know-what, financial system? Is this one guy who wronged Michael Morton, the son of Zeus, in California? My goodness. The Hollywood Angels. Could be a trilogy.
I don't have the answers anymore.
The first one would be very cheap to make. It would be like the Batman Begins of the series. It's just Michael in like his apartment. We all think he's schizophrenic, but you don't know yet.
Misfits of the world. For the abortions that lived. You know, good luck with you. Good luck with all of you. I've lost my whole sense of dignity and humanity. The strip of Melrose has completely changed. It turned into a ghetto. You've eliminated the middle class completely. And what do you have? Merchants that buy it in China for $1 and sell it here for 50. Every day is a new pop-up. Pop it in.
But he's just said he wanted to like defend the merchants from the fucking criminals. Like, isn't that why they're getting things stolen?
Pop it up, pop it out.
I mean, not defend the criminals.
There's
but...
not one person paying any residential rent or commercial rent or mortgages. So let's not kid ourselves, folks. You're living for 2.5 years free. Meanwhile, I'm in the street suffering, and I'm a vet, 25 years military, 4 combat conflicts, and my own combat conflicts on the street. And where are the police when you need them? Non-existent. Like a doctor that came out of the emergency room and said, you know what? The motherfucker died, so what? Bedside manner, non-existent. That's the story of your life, non-existent. See something and run as far as you can go. You think you'd ever help somebody? You'd probably die from a heart attack. Most of you people are so stupid you couldn't find a pimple on your own ass. Well, in parting, it's been swell. And look at the city swamped and swamped with Mexicans who've taken over every job because they're...
Wait, this guy's not Mexican. Is this guy white? Is this a white? This is not a white dude. He's got like a Castro thing about him, right? Or is he Native American maybe? He's something. This guy ain't a white guy, I'm telling you.
Work for pennies on the hour.
I'm
Plus
not getting
plus
that.
give you a blowjob too.
I'm not racist.
And you know what? Not a penny of this money is even spent here. It's all overseas.
You're not a racist, Michael. You're not a fucking racist. I'm sorry, Michael, but like, what was this?
Fucking tumor! Look at the cancer! This is throat cancer, asshole! Throat cancer! And you want to fight someone on throat cancer! Fuck you! A goddamn ape! Not a human being! The fucking monkey the Sumerians made you from! The rhesus monkey! You stupid pods of blood! Dumb motherfucker!
So there he is, not being racist. I mean, you couldn't fucking make it up with this guy, really. He's just a fucking liar.
In their own country where the pesos add up to money. What do the dollars add up to here? Zero. Like we said before, no heroes, only zeros. Nobody cares about the disabled vets. Nobody cares about children. Melrose here, there's not even a laundromat, a little playground, an arcade, anything, coffee shop for children. There's nothing here for children.
Coffee shop for children? What?
So what do you expect, that they get in trouble? You did it all to yourself. Thank you, the greedy, the restless, the shiftless, whatever you want to be.
It's never going to end.
Sit on that couch
Press
and draw
stop,
that
Michael.
EDD money. You know what? Half of you don't even
Michael,
deserve
press
it.
stop.
You come here from Russia, and in 2 minutes
Michael,
you get a
press
check.
stop. He's
Michael
not going to
and I,
stop.
You don't take that kind of money. We work, he pays his rent, he's a good dude. You know what you people are?
I did.
A bunch of bloodsuckers hanging on for the last drop. No soul, no dignity, no courage, no honor, no integrity. Live with that. Good night.
Here's a view of the world. I didn't say it.
Fucking hell.
And so all of
So
those,
Michael's doing really well, as you can tell. Right. So now, it's time to move on to Candy, I think. So I don't want this to go on much longer. It was only supposed to go an hour, and we're going to go over an hour. So let's watch this one video of Candy. Oh man, honestly, I was going to watch a bunch of videos. I'm going to have to do more of these. I'm going to have to do this more often. Because these people make so many fucking videos. It's hard to just catch up and keep up with them all, but I'll try to express as much as I know about them and what's going on in these little videos. So here's one with Candy, and again, she is just so fucking infuriating at the moment. And she goes, well, if you don't like me, then just don't watch my videos. I can't not watch your videos, how fucking crazy you are. It's insane. It's insane. I'm learning things about the human condition by watching just how fucking mental and delusional you are. So sorry, but I can't. It's sad. Alright, hold on. Center that up a bit. OCD. Am I OCD? Here we go.
It's 9:38 a.m.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
So
Turn that
good
fucking
thing
jazz off. There we
It
go.
hasn't rained yet.
Alright, we're loading up. Here we go. Now watch how the more she gets irritated, the more that she is irritated, because that's the trigger of all of us, schizophrenia and OCDs and everything, is the fact that she's impatient with people. She likes things her way, and it has to be like now. You have to do what she wants you to do. Anything like that. The second anyone irritates her for any second, she is so irritable. All these TIs, they all have one thing in common: irritability. Right? They're so irritated by people, by things around them, people around them, noises, and it sets off the fucking mental illness. It's like a trigger. So watch as she becomes more and more irritable. That's when things start firing off. She go, look, they're perping me, look. Then they just sat noticing like 3 red cars over the road. And then she starts spraying. You hear tss, tss. Whenever you hear tss, 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 you'll hear it a lot in this video. And in all of the videos now, that's her spraying what I believe is rubbing alcohol, I think. She's spraying it around. She got banned from a restaurant recently for spraying in the restaurant. And her excuse was, I was spraying so I didn't stink up the place. Because I had to sit on the seats. It's like,
So, ooh. So my, ankles.
I like 3 times faster than your knees. Yeah, we know.
They're still,
Yeah, they're still swollen like 6 months ago, and like 6 months from now.
swollen. And he has his arm.
Oh, here we go.
His elbow ain't hanging out the window.
Oh yeah, because what is it with this? Again, total, absolute schizophrenia. I mean, I don't know if I've been over this, but like this is all she's just a fucking bundle of schizophrenic tics. She's just noticing things because it's annoying her to the point now where she's like literally disabled by it. Everywhere she goes, it becomes a cycle that even confirms itself. I mean, imagine. I mean, everyone else, like, she can't. This is how you know she's mental, is because she can't see that everyone else is looking at it like a man has his arm out the window. Like, everyone has their arms out the window when they're driving, but she doesn't. She never did, obviously. So that means that no one ever could. It's like, that is like, it's one of the most normal things in the world. It's like saying, oh, look, she over there, she talking on the phone while she walking, she a gangstalker. It's like people talk on the phones while they're walking. People have their arm out the window, especially in the heat, in the car. It hits your arm, the air hits your face from your arm. It's fucking beautiful. I mean, unfortunately for them, they should have wound the window up when they were driving past you. The smell.
Oh, he got all that junk with him, but
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. Again, I could catch myself, but she's just so nasty with everyone. She really is. She's absolutely horrible. And excuse me. Do you have any money for some food? Oh, thanks. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. I have to keep asking these people walking past for food. Money for food? That's what's wrong.
So, and his truck stink. The SUV, it stinks too.
That's rich coming from you.
So they hurry up and leaving. As soon as I
Oh look, they're leaving. If you leave, it's a problem. You notice that she approaches a road. I think I said this before. She approaches a road, right? If the car's slowing down for her, she goes, "Move! Hurry up! Move! Go on! Go on!" All right. If it goes too fast and it just like flies past her before she can get there, she goes, "Oh, he's trying to run me over." Everything annoys her. What is annoying her is the fact that there's other people using the road while she's using it. That's what's annoying her. So don't give me any of that. Excuse me. Hi guys, do you guys have any money for food to eat? Okay. That's what's annoying her. Simple as that.
like, what you in a hurry for? As soon as I walk by, dark windows. Hi. Hello. So, I don't know if the manager from this other job is supposed to call me today. You know.
Oh my god, more jobs you're going to get, quote unquote, mobbed off of. As in, you have a problem with the way that people are working who've been working there for ages, you fucking confront them about it, it turns into an issue, then you're like, I'm getting mobbed off the job. I can't work with my sensitive hearing. I can't do this with my sensitive hearing. Everything has to change because of my sensitive hearing.
Ooh, something smells like super sweet.
Oh my god, food
like
again.
Strong.
I commented this on her sister's YouTube video today. So the other night I woke up and on my timeline there was like Candy Grandpre videos and it was night time and it said some sort of like, clickbait title, so I clicked it. And halfway through she starts talking about like food and then she goes, and the gangstalkers, they say that I'm obsessed with food and all I talk about is food. It's them that are obsessed with food. That's why they're noticing and all this stuff, right? And then she started talking about what she'd eaten that day. She talked about what she intended to eat the next day. And, I was just laughing. I was just like chuckling along. Quite funny. And I turned it off. And I laid back down. I was watching something else. And I picked up my phone and I opened Twitter. Scrolled through Twitter. And it was a tweet by Candy Grandpre. And it said, "It's 4 a.m. Why am I hungry? She's gaining weight. It's unbelievable. She's just endlessly gaining weight while homeless. And all of the perp walks are just asking person after person for food. It's, I mean money for food, sorry, not food. God forbid that. They'll give her a fucking salad or something. Oh, he ripped me off with that donation salad. Hey, last time you didn't donate me food, I got a full load of salad. Why are you pumping me? When you donated that homeless person, you gave them water. Why didn't I get water? It's always the same thing with her.
Smells like strong,
Her and Michael Martin have the concerns of children.
smells like strong birthday cake. Ooh. Oh, it's flies and that's trying to. So, it hasn't rained yet, but, it's supposed to look like it's gonna rain. And it's supposed to rain all week this week. All week this week.
We say that every week. Every week. You say, oh, it's supposed to rain. Oh, the storm's coming. All summer, the storm's coming. It's supposed to rain. My God, the storm's lightning, y'all. I need money. Lightning, y'all. Then the winter comes and like, it's cold down here. People say move, and you go, no, I don't like the cold. So you're living in like a stormy area. It's so... I can barely do it anymore. It's like, it's tiring. It's tiring watching it with like, where you like think logically. Because you've got to abandon that. You can't think about what she's saying because it's complete fucking nonsense. And her reasoning is like insane. And the worst thing is, it would be fine if like, that's fine. There's plenty of people like that, but most people will take advice. She won't take any advice. All advice is perpid. All advice is trying to control my finances. Your finances? You mean all the money you fucking beg off people? Your finances?
So now I'm feeling bothered because this supposed targeted individual. Hold on, wait. See how there was no music, and then when I get nearby, they suddenly turn on the fake music? Told you this.
Fake music. What's fake music? What is fake music? Is there such a thing as fake music? Even on the video game The Sims, where they do, because those little characters have like their own language called Simlish, and then they've got like stereos and stuff so they can listen to music, and they like do modern songs, and they do them in Simlish, so it's in Sims. But even that's not a fake song. Do you know what I mean? It's still music. Like, what does that mean? And it gets to the heart of like what Candy means when she says fake. Like, whenever Candy says fake, we need like I might make one actually. It's going to be like a translation chart on my videos with Candy from now on. And fake just equals, in English, not in Candlish, fake just means something Candy Grandpre does not like.
Participates in gangstalking.
Dirty. Exactly the same thing. It's like another word for fake, okay? It's like I'll sometimes use like two words in English for different things. I mean, one word for two different things. Same thing. Fake, dirty. That music gets much louder, she's going to start seeing gnats. Gnats are going to start flying around her. It's going to be...
So y'all saw that there was no music
sorry
until
guys.
I passed by.
That was proof. That's some of her gangstalking proof that we're witnessing. Sorry. It wasn't just a song turning on as you walk past. A normal song. It's a fucking business.
No music.
Wasn't it like a bar or something?
I passed by, and he getting in his car when I get nearby.
Oh my god.
when I passed by.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. They can probably all smell your candy. Like this, right? You've seen her, right? She's walking down the fucking street. Right, I have to look away when she's fucking holding the camera because it gives me seasickness with her rocking back and forth. God knows what when she's walking, it's probably like the head like bobbing left, right, left. Wonder she always has a splitting headache, y'all. A splitting headache. I got a consciousness splitting headache, y'all. It's making me nauseous. Right, because she's waving back and forth like Big Bird when she's walking down the street. Right, her head is like looking up, and her eyes are like wide open and like looking all over it. Her head is like looking back and forth and like looking around, and staring at everyone all crazy and paranoid. Like you see her coming a mile away. Everyone that you're walking towards sees you coming, Candy, because it's like it's a sight. And then on top of that, you're acting crazy and you're filming them. You're like holding up the camera at people and talking to your phone, effectively yourself. And it is yourself because the only answer is that you make the videos on YouTube, obviously to try to garner money for donations, but above that, primarily you use it just apparently, and this is what you've said yourself, is to sort of log for yourself. Document it all for yourself because she has so many videos hidden, unlisted, and unprivated. So it's obviously for herself, which is mental again, or one of her other personalities to like watch through. Cause maybe that's it. Maybe she doesn't remember. Oh my god, that's kind of a breakthrough. I think that's probably it. Because she has different personalities, she doesn't always remember everything that happened on that day. So she records it for the other personalities. But yeah, so you come down the street with this crazy act instead of just walking down the street and minding your own business and like looking down on your phone. She's shouting at people, she's chasing cars, filming people, and then she's like, and then the proof to her that they're gangstalkers is that they drive off when they see her. Like, nobody needs that trouble. You're walking down there, they're not walking towards you, Candy. You're walking towards them, always. Remember that. You're out in public. It's good. That's got to be a major issue. Those construction working over there. Oh, that's actually the name of the video. Construction noise campaign again. Again, she walked near them. They're doing work. They're working, Candy. You know that their job, that thing that you quit twice last year, so you gotta beg everyone for money. That's what they're doing. So they don't have to beg everyone for money. So they're not a burden. You know what'll happen when you will walk past them, Candy? They're not going to stop you and go, "Excuse me, do you have money for food to eat?" Because they've got money for food to eat because they didn't quit the job over some bullshit.
Dang. All this manufactured fake construction.
Remember the translation. What is fake construction?
So what I was trying to say was, this, come on, man. The supposed target individual, she's supposedly from New Orleans like me, and she used to support me.
Oh God, we're back home. Look, that's where she hangs out in front of us.
I never asked her for anything, but she donated a few times, but I never asked her for anything. And it seems like, see, this is a gang stalker right here. Look, why do they both
Can you imagine the
pull
sight
off?
from their point of view? I think she thinks she's invisible. She's like, what is she, like 5'1", like 300 pounds, like all sorts of crazy. Again, she's always like they visibly homeless. They visibly homeless people. She's visibly crazy. Right, walking down the street, you see her coming a mile off. You're like, oh god. Like they drive off. He's got a really expensive car. I've seen videos of like crazy homeless people like rubbing shit on people's car and that. Like no one wants any part of that.
Both of them
They're probably all people you've asked for money. Excuse me.
pull off when I walk nearby. Y'all don't see what they're doing. So
And I'm sorry to be mean. I know some of what I say is mean, but like, that's the reality. She's living in a pathetic state. Like, it's completely pathetic. And like to enable it and go, oh, you go, girl. It's fucking horrible. You're the nasty ones. If she lived in a world where people like fucking didn't enable this and it was clear what the fuck she was doing, she wouldn't. She'd settle for better.
I don't know if she got her phone aimed at me or filming me.
If she never had access to the internet and she'd never found out about gang stalking, her and 99.99999.99999% of the people who are gang stalked would be significantly better off and less crazy. That's a fact. Mass hysteria. And every single one of them, I'm not schizophrenic. Well, it runs in my family, but I'm not schizophrenic. Every single one of them, they have schizophrenia. It's one or the other.
So I mean, I'm feeling hi. So I don't know. It's like I'm feeling like wow. Now that I come to settle over here, they want to make their noise. So I feel like an emotional stab to the heart.
Oh, here we go.
Because how can people...
she's gonna do a Brian Tew. My heart, oh my heart, oh. She does the same thing as well. The second the money runs out, this is step one. It's always, my heart is feeling heavy, y'all. There's a lot of fluid around my heart, y'all. It's like a pressure on my chest. And then if you still don't give her money, it elevates. I've been through this before. There's a whole tier system. And at the end, it's like, well, if y'all don't see me anymore, it's your fault.
People talk about loving everybody, and supporting. Hold up. See that.
Listen, right? Listen here. This is fucking schizo. I had to say it 3. Listen to her, right? You can hear it now. It's starting. Right? That's the fucking the alcohol spray she has. What is she doing? What is she spraying? Like she lives here, right? This is where she lives, like right down here on this pavement. She doesn't live. There's a whole area beyond. I can't remember who said it now. I think it was Mango. Sorry, I can't remember. It's like I've got a terrible memory. But she did a video about Candy where Candy had this thing with another homeless person was down there one night, and she's at this place which looks like it's behind like an air conditioner or something. It's behind Candy, right behind Candy, that like where she is now. And she was there one night, and Candy was like arguing with her. I'm like, well, why you had to get it? Why you gotta be here? You ain't been here before. Why you gotta be near me? Like just a fucking idiot. And then that woman moved. She's not there anymore, and Candy won't stay there. She's not even behind the air conditioning. She's not even claiming that she stole her spot. She's never there. Candy's never there. Candy sleeps pretty much where she stood right now, right next to the road. And then all night makes films complaining that there's people driving on the road and frequenting the businesses around there, just hanging out on the block at nighttime, as people do in every city in the entire world. But that's a problem. That's gangstalking. All right, okay. Now, but listen, she's spraying, right? You might all right. I can see her spraying. If you've got OCD and you're worried, and you do sleep on the street and you have alcohol spray, so you'd like spray a little bit, like tss. I do this, right, and that's just like the frequent area around me, like on the floor and stuff like that. That's done. Listen to this. Just listen to it in the background as she's walking around.
They waited. See, they waited. They wait till I get by and try to settle down to start with their freaking noise harassment.
Just wait. That's not it.
They don't want me to get out what I'm trying to say. Y'all see this? They're making this revolve around.
You heard this?
And she might be, he or she.
I don't think that's it either. Listen.
Tinted windows.
Back to it.
So, this so-called target individual, she was supportive.
She's still what's she spraying? Look, now she's looking over there. What's she spraying?
And nice and helpful, and she used to call me a hometown sister, and everything.
Like, is that healthy to have like that much in the air? I know she's outside, like allegedly well ventilated, but she's spraying a lot of that stuff. I bet she does this in like hotel rooms and that.
Everything like that, and she donated a few times. Hold up. See, they're doing this on purpose.
They're doing what?
So y'all, other target individuals, y'all can see. Y'all catch on to what they're
She's still spraying. Like, what is she doing? Still gone.
So they trying to interrupt my video on purpose. It's like they're starting all that noise. The moment I come back over here, it's like they waited for me to come back over
Right, she just stopped.
here.
Oh no, it's gone again.
So y'all notice that the truck.
Meanwhile, the big pollutant there is her. Like, she's nasty as out.
Didn't start to the forklift or whatever.
She's got her fucking shoes off. Look, she's walking like barefoot. She takes her shoes off like it's a home. Like, sits there fucking barefoot. Disgusting. Her nasty ass feet. Her fucking mummy feet.
Didn't start to make noise until I came and tried to settle over here. And then once, just like earlier.
Well, I wouldn't worry. You're gonna fucking kill everybody within like a mile radius. With alcohol poisoning.
If they're doing too much.
She's still going. Why is she spraying? She's still doing it.
I can't even say what I need to say.
Just spray what you need to spray, sister. She's still doing it. I can still hear it. She's spraying down there. Look, you can see the sprays. What's she doing?
Playing a game.
She soaks this every time she comes past. She like soaks the pavement with alcohol. She's mental. Like, this is like how she wastes so much money. This and like coconut oil and He puts it down. And I'm listening to see if I can hear her squirting. Ugh. But what I think she's done is she's going to walk down the pavement, like, look at the workmen angrily. Like, what? What the hell?
So this is what they're doing to try to shut me up, y'all.
There, she's squirting. You can hear it now.
Wow, I think it is about to trying to rain. I can't go to the library. So see, they got quiet now. So I'm saying I'm feeling like an emotional stab to the chest. I mean, emotional stab to the heart. Because this supposed targeted individual used to be nice and supportive of me. I never asked her for anything, but she donated to me a few times and used to call me hometown sister and stuff. And so I guess I'll have to be forced to wait till later to tell the damn story.
Well, there you go, everyone. That's your little schizophrenic trip for the day. This has been Schizovision. Until next time, I'll see you later. Next time, we've got to watch that, I don't know. Hold on. Pause. There's this guy, but I don't really want to do it because I never knew about him, but apparently I've found him online. There's a whole group of people that, like, troll him. And they, to be honest, they seem like pansy, left-wingy, horrible fucking, I'm a gamer. Terrible people. His name's James Robert Clark. But it's horrible to see.
Oh God damn, you made me feel sweet. And if I'm losing my mind, would you lose yours with me? You made me wanna melt like butter in the pan. It's hard to keep my cool, knowing I'm your man. So let's spend some time wasting it away. Your love is like music, you went and changed the game. We're breaking all the rules, our star signs don't match.
It's a human story.
Immigration issues, trying to prove I'm with you.
Are the guys like,
I'm gonna miss you,
let us make
we'll hate to see you
How do you
go.
say, oh shit, in Elvish?
This time could just go slow. Will truly dim my heart, but it's only time apart. In no time, we gon' be right back. Right by my side like a monkey on my back. It's been a ride and we know when it's done. I guess you need the lows to know when you're up.